Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for hitting play and taking a moment to watch this. My name's Laura Mazzotta. I'm a Reiki and Akashic guide, and I am here to share a little bit of information about my meditation circle tonight because it was such an awesome, inspiring, and amazing experience, and I wanted to share that with all of you. And I also wanted to just give you a little preview of what's coming up this week because there are a couple things going on in the Emerge Healing and Wellness community this week. So my meditation circle happens twice a month, and it is on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time over Zoom. So we all can see each other face to face and interact and ask each other questions and help each other along in their journeys. And we start this circle with a tapping. So I don't know if any of you are familiar with EFT or tapping, but it is an energetic releasing technique that allows us to release any kind of negativity or heavy, dense emotions that might be within our energy field or in our physical bodies, or emotionally that we may be carrying. So we start out with, I just kind of tap into what other people are needing to release, and they share what they're struggling with at the time, and we release that through tapping. And then once we do that, I have put together a meditation that has compiled feedback from journal prompts from all of the members of the community. So about a week before each of our meditation circles, I post some picture prompts and sometimes audio prompts and other journal questions that people can journal on to expand their intuition, to really tap into all of their senses and explore this idea of, I guess, tuning into their intuition, being specific about their inner seeing, which we can see through our third eye right here between our eyes. And it allows them to practice that, to really hone that skill, because intuition is something that we all have, and it's something that gains strength as we practice it. So everybody does these journal prompts, and they don't have to share them, but they can if they want, either publicly in the group or with me privately. And then under the guidance of the Akashic Records, I put these together, and with Spirit's guidance and wisdom, I will either add things to it or help kind of weave it all together so it's a powerful experience. And then after we do our tapping in the circle, I read that meditation. I kind of relax the body, center us with some breath, guide people through the meditation, and send Reiki healing energy through this meditation at certain points as I'm called to. Because as I'm reading the meditation, I am also in the space of the Akashic Records. So knowing that everybody who's receiving this meditation is also receiving healing. So it just magnifies and amplifies the power that the words carry, that the images carry, and the symbols that are carried in the meditation. So after the meditation is done, there are usually a couple points in the meditation where there's either a person or a symbol or an object or a situation that kind of calls people to explore it on their own or see what kind of comes to them on an individual basis. So at the end, I kind of reach for whoever might want to share that. And then we talk about what symbols did you see, what did they mean, and we kind of explore those meanings. And if there's something that's kind of hanging out there or confusing for someone or even something really enlightening, we will all work together to help that person heal that area, or I can send Reiki specifically to that person for that particular issue or symbol or discomfort that might have come up. So we all kind of process that together, and we really gain insights in that space. And what was so cool tonight is that one of the members of our group really brought through a channeled message from Spirit that nobody really expected. And she didn't even expect it. She said, I have no idea where that came from. I actually just made a post about it. I put a little meme together. But what she said was, the soul is eternal. So with every new life comes a fresh perspective that's based in the deep-seated knowledge of the soul, which brings with it the rich history of all that's come before. All of us handle the soul's lengthy journey. And this member's name is Cindy Chipple. She was comfortable with having me share this publicly It was just a very beautiful message that clearly came directly from Spirit, and we were all kind of eyes wide, open-mouthed as she was sharing this with us, because it was definitely divinely guided and divinely inspired, and coming from a space in the meditation that was really very activating. There can be some activations in addition to healing when we are in this meditative space together. And just like prayer, when people pray together, it amplifies the impact of prayer. The same goes for meditation. When we're all sitting in that energy, we're all sharing in that with one another, we lift one another up and we magnify the impact of that meditation and the energies that are existing in that space. So if you have any questions about the meditation circle, or you're curious about joining, I would love it if you'd send me a private message. I'd be happy to answer any questions, or even touch base on a free 15 to 20 minute call, so that I can get to know you and kind of what your needs are. And even if that's not a good fit, I have other tools and experiences that I've had on my own healing journey that I can recommend as a good place to start for you. So there's two other things that are coming up in my community this week on Facebook. One of them is I have a show tomorrow, Monday, the 15th, at 12 noon Eastern Time, and I'm hosting Kara Melendi. My show is called Live with Laura, and tomorrow we are going to be taking everybody through a powerful tapping activation. Kara is such a powerful light worker, and she brings so much healing and encouragement and inspiration to the women that she mentors. I'm very lucky to have worked with her and to still be working with her. So we're going to talk about Kara's journey and some of the services that she offers and knows very well. She's also a very gifted astrologer, so you can learn there maybe some other techniques that might be good steps for you to take on your healing journey, because this world can be very difficult to navigate, the energy and spiritual healing world. And so I'm bringing on different light workers and healers who can share their techniques and their journeys and different ways that you might be able to help yourself, because that's what's so empowering about this work, is that you can really learn some tools to help yourself at any time, any place. So the other thing that's coming up this week is I am going to be on Raylan Saindon's show at the Healing Space, also on Facebook. You can find her on Instagram as well. You can find Kara Melendi on Instagram as well. And I will be on her show at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, going live from the Healing Space. And we are going to talk about actually our show that we're going to be starting together. It's going to be called High Vibin', and we're going to be starting that on Tuesday, July 23rd. But we're also going to be talking about some of the services that I offer, being Reiki healing, the Akashic records, and how that has been such a gift on my journey and personal development route. And I'm going to share some of the work that I've done for the past 15 years as a therapist, and some of the other energy modalities that I have used and that I use in my work to, again, help inform and help other people understand what they can do to get themselves to that next step on their healing journey. So thank you so much for sticking with me and listening to this video. I really hope to see you in my Facebook community later on this week. Sending you all so much love and light. Have a beautiful Sunday night. Bye.